to the big house, Michigan Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Indiana Hoosiers and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Checking in before the game with the Hoosiers head coach. He is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. And the Hoosiers will kick off first, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So Michigan's offense will get the ball first. They'll be matched up against one of the best secondaries in the country.
And this talented guy out wide, man, for this offense, he has had his way this season. This will be the biggest challenge for him. And what's the answers on that side? What do they present? Nobody's really been able to stop him, and he's going to get his. But, Palmer, how do they limit the damage, and how do they maybe focus on him and make others beat you?
Well, they talked to us this week on defense, and they said, look, we want to play zone as much as we can. We need to bracket him as often as possible in and out, but we know he's going to line up in different spots, so obviously we've got to communicate. The one thing the quarterback told us this week is, I don't care where he lines up, and I don't care who they cover him with, if it's 1 or 2 guys, I'm still throwing him the football because I know he is going to make plays.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Might as well run him again. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Marshall. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season with the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. Really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup, so which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Underwood. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
The Hoosiers offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. He has a talented quarterback on the other side. He's really been looking forward to this matchup to prove how good he is. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The run inside. It's Richard. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Hoosiers headed quickly to the line.
And here's what you know about Indiana football. They're going to be physical. They're going to be so well coached and disciplined, and they're going to run the football. It was the key ingredient to helping Fernando Mendoza win a Heisman, like the ability to RPO off of it. So, Palmer, I don't know who the names are going to be throughout the season, but I know they're going to run downhill, no nonsense, and they'll have a guy that they'll hitch their wagon to.
Yeah, everybody talking about losing Mendoza, but Black and Hemby were a big part of that thing, too. I think the offensive line, though, was key to it all. I mean, anytime you have two 1,000-yard rushers, it's because the guys up front are pushing people around, and that was the secret sauce to Indiana's Cinderella run a year ago. So up front, these guys have to continue to dominate. They'll reload the backfield through the portal, through recruiting, but it all starts and stops with the big fellas pushing people around. That's going to be the key for them on offense.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss. Get that bad.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
To the air, it's Hoover. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Here's Underwood to throw. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Long way to go on second down. From the gun, it's Marshall. At midfield, he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Grab behind the line. It's Marsh. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. On the move, he fires. Got his man downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a crease. It's Marshall. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
Just feeds the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Wolverines will have it first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Marshall. They put the brakes on it.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to establish the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Handed to the back. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. Hits inside, it's Richard. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Hoover. Holds on, it's Preston. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
On the direct snap, it's Tucker. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Fresh center downs going to the air. The screen, he can go. At the 45 on his way. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Out wide right, it's Becker. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
So difficult because my eyes tell me he's a defensive guy. He's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Running inside. It's Richard. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. 1st downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
In the backfield, it's Marshall. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Left side is Marsh. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Underwood. Right side, it's Marsh. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Out wide left, it's Buchanan. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Wolverines, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Look out! Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Rush is on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Absolutely perfect. They'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Wolverines will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready. They're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Maybe some room here.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Out wide right, it's Marsh. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Hoosiers in a good spot here with second and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game, on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
The Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
To the air, it's Hoover. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right side, it's Becker. Runs through a man, and he might have space. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Rest set of downs going up top. Got it in the middle. It's Richard. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Quick give. It's Richard. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Caught, and he's got room. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Tucker. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. And here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. And now they take the lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Let's see what they've got on second down. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Got it behind the line. It's Marsh. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
Underwood working that wide receiver screen. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. They go play action, Bryce Underwood. And the timing just a hair off.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Again, it's Underwood. Turns it upfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Wolverines go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The run inside. It's Marshall. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Caught in the backfield, it's Marshall. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Burrowing for yardage. And he won't make it to the marker, stonewalled for the 2nd straight play. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! They take the lead here in the 4th.
And how about that? In the 4th quarter, and you need your kicker to execute a bomb to take the lead. You trust him, and he absolutely delivers.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Out of bounds at the 40, and quite a return to set up the offense here. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
I love the play called running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays on it.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Off-play action. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. And the Hoosiers are in the red zone. Tough run here. It's Richard. Here's a little room there. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
makes the catch. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
He'll bring it out. It's Chambers. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Got room on the return. Cut. Indiana. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Here's Underwood to throw. Got a man. It's Chambers. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Underwood. He wants a big play here late. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. He's taking the deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. Fourth quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
They'll knock him down, but he moves. And the fourth down decision pays off big time. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Again, it's Underwood. Right down the middle. He's got it. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Throwing, Underwood. Right on target this time. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. Defense in press coverage. Second and long here. Sets his feet. It's Underwood. Oh, pressure's coming. Finds his target. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
They're on it, and they get it back.
is why you keep fighting. You just got your score on offense. Now you needed a miracle to come through with the onside kick so you can get one more possession to maybe go win this football game. Nice execution. And guess what? There's still time left on the clock.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Out wide right, it's Marsh. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Bryce Underwood to the air again. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Underwood. Going to throw it deep. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete, and the last chance comes up empty, and the ball game is over. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.